Eliza House is a new contemporary home located in an enviable neighborhood peacocket of Black Rock, just 400 meters from the picturesque Beach Road and a short walk to Sandringham Beach Foreshore Reserve. The previous dwelling was a post-war brick-veneered house, typical of its time and without any historical significance. The old house had common characteristics of the post-war period, such as low ceilings, so the logical decision was to demolish and rebuild. A new front entry was oriented to be centered with the house and leads to a generous hallway that expands into an open-plan living space, which further extends to a well-maintained backyard. The cement wall in the dining room mirrors the velvety finish of the external walls, strengthening the relationship and visual consistency between the interior and exterior. Although the existing building had no heritage significance, a conscious decision was made to retain and alter parts, ground-level exterior walls, inspired by the original horseshoe-shaped layout, which prioritized an east-facing courtyard that enjoyed morning sunlight. Small sections of the existing brick-veneered walls were retained as best as possible, primarily along the western and northern faces of the building. Curved walls gently lead to the north-facing living room, which is constantly light and airy throughout the year. The homeowners wanted a practical, fuss-free home that would last for many years, and the challenge was to create a design that responded to their needs. Outdoor recreational facilities, such as the pool, sauna, and barbecue deck, are positioned to be viewed from the internal living areas. Full-height glazed sliding doors can be concealed to allow the living spaces to open up completely to the outdoors. This indoor-outdoor connection is further emphasized with zero thresholds between the interior flooring and the exterior decking, providing amenities and a full 180-degree view of the internal garden. The gardens serve as breathing spaces and occupy parts around the house that, over time, complement and soften the angular edges of the volume. The front hallway is illuminated by large windows from the staircase facing the central courtyard. Morning light is captured through this window with a warm glow, casting shadows from the lush outside landscape. The use of wood in the furniture extends throughout the house, connecting all the spaces with a consistent visual and material language. To contrast the openness of the shared family spaces, the private rooms adopt a darker personality with darker color schemes. Despite the generous feel of the open-plan space downstairs, the house was designed with the neighbor's privacy in mind, with custom cedar screens on the front and rear facades. From the street, the volume does not overwhelm the urban landscape, but comfortably fits into this leafy neighborhood. The exterior finishes of black timber battens, white-painted recycled bricks, and a velvety gray cement render collectively form a sophisticated, understated, and timeless material palette. The color palette is intentionally monochromatic to pair with the subtle textural qualities of the building materials. The dark tone continues in the office art library with matte black cabinetry and a graphite black quartz fireplace. Offsetting these dark colors is the warm-toned woodwork and strategic ambient lighting. The new house is not large compared to its neighbors in this Bayside neighborhood, but the spaces within feel generous in size, thanks to high ceilings, intelligent use of windows, and efficient spatial planning.